Yeah, anyway, when we looked at people, let's say this. Actually, this presentation is actually Dr. Reddy's presentation. He's supposed to be here, but he and but I mean, last week he told me he got a surgery, and his doctor told him he cannot come here. That's why last night I got his this PPT file, and so if you have any question about this work, I will do my best to answer. But if there's something I cannot answer, so there's a question and it's for those questions, Dr. Lee. Okay. So it talk about the title is Hurricane and the Tropical Cyclone Understanding and Prediction. You know, this title is very wide. I mean, so I look back to the comment and say, well, it's different from what I thought. Yeah, this is Dr. Lee.
I don't know. Why don't you see this on the screen?
It's high tech.
That's what we see there. Yeah.
Did you share it on the Zoom?
It's not supposed to.
Say share screen here then.
Yeah. Maybe share.
This one? Yeah. Is it on?
Bingo. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Okay, please go to the next page. As I said, okay, probably some question I cannot answer, to be honest, but I do my best to understand what I think is right. And so it's you use the spot? Yeah, okay. No, this is okay. Anyway.
This one?
Let's go. Second page. Okay, anyway, this is just a background about the why this work done, okay? And we try to understand the hurricane structure, how the hurricane evolution. Also, we try to compare different model, the focus the scale ability for the different hurricane cases, okay? So go to next page. Next page. Okay, so in this, actually, you see that this work a little bit old. Okay, I look at it, I find it a little bit old. But anyway, in this work, we try to use a different model, multiple model. Actually, it is a different Wolf dynamical core to select, to simulate a different hurricane case. 3 cores. I don't know whether there are right people talk about this. Okay, few years back, people talk about it. We have like a LRW core, and an M core, and also H wolf, which is hurricane wolf. Okay, and the next page. Yeah, this is the domain setup for the model, for that 3 model core. Okay, it is actually cover this east, east part of the U.S. And then go to next page. Let's say what's it? Yeah, there's 3 hurricanes in 2005 chosen for this study, and include the Cindy, Hurricane Cindy, Katrina, and Rita. Okay, and 72 hours simulation for model. Okay, and actually before that's a 3 days simulation. There's 5 days for spin up for each simulation. Okay, for the Cindy, Katrina, and Rita, the result here presented from July. For Cindy, it's from July 4th to July 7th, and for Katrina, it's from August 26th to August 29th. And for the Rita, it's from September 2 to September 2nd to September 5th, I think. Okay, that page, previous page. Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so what is the data used? Okay. The data usually is a 6-hour observation, the precipitation data from the MPA, and the other data. Actually, there's an other. It's not included. It's just disappear. I don't know why this. Okay, there's something here. Something here. I cannot. Okay, just next page. It's fine. Okay, this is just a result. Okay, how it works. For example, A is Sandy, B is Katrina, C is Rita, and this model, we have a three cores. You see the blue represent a hurricane core, and NNM is a green core, and the red is a LW core. And observation is black, yeah, it's a black. You see that this the base track, this is the base track. So actually, you see that's for the A is Sandy. The Sandy at the beginning, the initial time, and their standard actually different from the observation, right? Especially for the LW. I don't know. It's supposed to use I think he's supposed to use the exactly same initial condition. Make sure you compare. Otherwise, nonsense for me at least. But but the second one, for Katrina, it's fine. I mean, it's almost the same, and this arena almost the same. So the first one, but we can see that anybody's better. I mean, for the performance track, okay, maybe it's red. I mean, the blue one for this one, the arena blue one is, green one is best. But for other, especially for this one, okay, for this Katrina, you see. But remember, this is a 72-hour simulation. So the difference is it's understandable. You know, model is model. Sometimes it's not a real case. This is about this strings of the storm, which is sea level pressure. Sea level pressure for three models for Hurricane Sandy. I think this under simulation, right? But among those three three cores, the hurricane wolf is best. But LW, I don't know why is that so big area there, so big. Next, this is about the Katrina. Yeah, Katrina, same thing for the sea level pressure. But this one, you see, this ARW is best, right? It's very so close to the reality. But that other two, it is so under simulation. Next, and this is a reader. I think it's a reader, and again, the LW is best. But all of those are under predicted. Here is the surface maximum wind. I think it's, but you can see how different from our simulation to the observation. So that's why I think a lot of things are associated with the physics inside of the model. But in this case, NNM is kind of better, right? I mean, best compared to two others. So anyway, this is for the Katrina. Yeah, for Katrina. Again, three models are under predicted, but the LW is kind of best compared to two others. Next. This is Rita. Yeah, Rita. Maximum surface. And then that is, okay. I don't know why the hurricane, by the way, there was a version, I think he used the 2000, I don't know which year he used the version of the hurricane wolf. Probably 2006, 2007 time at that time. I don't know the detail about that, okay? Here is the 6 hours precipitation for three model and also the observation. You see that this is the radar. No, it's what's that? We try this one is Sandy. I think it's Sandy. The Sandy one, you see that the observation is the A, which is the observation. The B is the ALW core, C is AM, and the D is H wolf. And you'll see that the location, location is kind of, yeah, it's matched observation, but the intensity is under very under forecast, very under forecast. And then here is Katrina. Yeah, for Katrina one, you see that which one? Let's see. The intensity for ALW and NM is good. I mean, but you see the location shifted easily, almost how many miles? So it's a lot, big this location, right? So it's not good for the location. Next one. So next one here is for the reader, and I think the B is LW. LW is best kind of, well, a little bit over predicted. So we are a little bit over predicted, and the NNM is also a little bit over predicted, but the H12 is very under predicted. Now, this is a summary. What they say is for Katrina, for Katrina case, all model failed to capture the precipitation zone of hurricane by providing an eastward shift. Okay, move to a shift. And then, of course, the biggest deviation of the sense of geographical location. I think he got this based on the table, the L, dislocation, displaced L on the table. And then also the W over predicted precipitation, while the H, that's a hurricane wolf is under predicted. Okay, and for radar, LW and NM reproduce a comparable central intensity that is overestimated against the observation. That's for the precipitation. Okay. This new model performed the best in all cases. Okay, for the track. So so that's he planned to more study need to be conducted, and in order to give a more clearly asked. And so for the NNM and H-Wolf apparently means the capacity for storm intensity for precipitation forecast. Those hurricane will produce a consistent under predicted for 3 cases. So that's what his summary. I think this is his chronology. I'll stop here. Any questions? Okay, as I said, I do my best to answer the question I understand, but maybe some I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Sure. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
You go ahead.
I couldn't see it. I'm curious, I guess, as you go forward in trying to improve or to have better predictions, do you think it's going to be, will there be a bigger focus on the appropriate location? Or is there going to be, or do you think it's going to be more important to look at intensity? So
I think, that's a good question. Yeah, this, of course, we hope we improve both, right?
True.
Yeah, but there's so many things. I think in the beginning of the first slide, there are some reason. Say, for example, the observation. You have enough observation inputting into the model, which is sometimes it's, the model is just like a black box. Okay, I mean, black box machine. Okay, you have a good input, you always have a good result. You have a bad input, and then you have a garbage result. So improving initialization is the first key, okay, which we need ingest all data, do data assimilation, okay, improve data quality at the beginning. The one thing. The other thing is the physics process. To truly understand the interaction between the ocean and the atmosphere, we really need to improve PBL or just like a microphysics process, because that's a latent heat release. How much released? And how much in every time? So we need to understand more. Just like she mentioned that if we have the observation from the flight, which will provide a lot. I mean, at least I think we can do more data assimilation to improve the quality and also the accuracy of the data, which will input into the model. Okay, and if we say which one I want, if I say location, I mean the track. It's my first priority because the intensity, of course, as I said, we need both, but if I choose location instead. Did I answer your question?
Thank you very much. We can move on.
Thank you.